Welcome back. I just wanted to show you the next piece that I put together for gardeners that are wondering about, well, how long do it take to germinate things? So this is, if you've looked at the hardening off calculator, this is the same sort of idea. We use the triangle again to look at how do we germinate and when should we germinate different crops. So you can be in zone 2 where the last frost is June 1st or the 21st of May in zone 3, and in zone 4, May 10th, and in zone 5, those lucky ducks, you can expect your last frost April 30th. So what I've meant to do here is just sort of expand on, okay, we know how to harden them off. How do we get them going? And this is a little more detail, so it took me a little bit longer to put this together. So let's go with annuals. And let's go with impatience. So I pick impatience. So this is a little more complicated. We just come down here, and now this is all data that's available. Just putting it into a format that was readable was the trick. So what I've done here is I've kind of given a summary at the top. So it's about 12 weeks from the last frost that you should start your impatience, right? So in this case, in zone 3, which would start them in February 5th, and then according to different sources, this is sort of the ideal temperature range, up to 27 to 30 degrees Celsius, and 24 to 27 being ideal. These guys are surface sowing, so they need light to germinate. Don't cover them and mist them and keep them moist, and that's how you start your impatience if you're shooting for that last frost date of April 30th. So that's kind of what I've tried to build here. Wave petunias, we'll just do this quickly. 10 weeks before the last frost. They want to be 21 to 27 degrees Celsius. They are the tiniest of seeds. I'll usually mix them with vermiculite and then spread the vermiculite, and that gives me a great catch. They need light to germinate, and keep them moist. I often use a dome to do that. So that's really the update here. We can go on to cut flowers. It's the same idea. And soon I'll do the one on the vegetative state. And then you'll be able to go right from seeding through vegetation to hardening off using these apps. And if they're of use to you, please let me know. Click on Technically Gardening down there. Maybe give me a like and a follow. And I'm sure I could build other things that will help us garden. So here's the straw flower, 6 weeks before frost, 10 days to germinate, surface sowing, 24 degrees, mist them in, keep them misted, and it needs lights. And they make a really nice dried flower. So that's kind of just a quick and dirty on how to use this calculator. Here's sweet peas. Sweet peas don't really love to be transplanted, but if you are, they need to go in 6 weeks before the last frost. Take them 2 weeks to germinate sometimes. They like it cool, right? So 16 to 18 degrees, and this matters, right? And keep them moist, keep them in the dark, and soak them before sowing. That really makes a difference. And cover the seeds because they need darkness. 25 millimeters, about an inch deep. And that's how this little ditty works. I hope you find this of use. I've got 252 species in 5 categories, and we can bounce it around between zone 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I guess if you put in a custom date here, and you're in any zone, you could back up to, I guess, February 1st, if that's your last frost, and then just sort of go from there. So I hope you find this useful. Let me know in the comments. Have a great gardening year.